Alright. So, let's try one more time. Get another ending in or something. Because this is just ridiculous. I love it. Chick, 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 chick a lot, chick a little more, chick a little, talk a little, chick a little, talk a little, chick, chick, chick. I was just random. So I'm gonna guess I'm gonna start all over back in my office. Yes, I am in my office. What number am I? 427. Alright, so.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
In my life, I'll never leave. Max won't bark. Max?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't want to admire this
Standing
thing?
now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired.
I really love that part. It's so bad at following directions.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you What? Really? I was in the middle of something. You have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I love this. Like, are you serious?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Door. Fine, I'll listen to you, although I know the doors are there. That cuts like all arrows.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
I know that was.
Here, let me show you.
Oh. Oh. Alright. I should have done something in the beginning, like do a clap or something. But,
What do we want? What are we looking for?
wait, there's something right there. Can I move? I can move. Alright.
Here.
Whoa.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Well, I see the textures. I don't like your happiness though. So we're getting out of here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Whoa!
Right. Where were we?
Whoa! Okay, this is getting cool. I'm back. I think this is restarting.
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I won't die. I promise. 'Cause I'm a dog!
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
There's a door right there. You left me no other choice. You didn't open this door. So...
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. Oh, thank God. No. No, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I feel really bad about doing this, so I'll do it.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Okay, this is gonna be that baby game.
No, perhaps not.
That's a pretty high distance.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over and be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Yep.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going back.
You took away my broom closet. You don't do that to me. Let's see, are there any other options?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What if I just stay in here?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not
way?
the correct way to the meeting
I'll
room,
go finish
and
on
Stanley
the
knew it
platform.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Absolutely.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business,
Eager.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's amazing.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I can almost see what happens if I jump off while he's talking.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Stop.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I love that. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you're very powerful.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. So
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
changes
Perhaps
each
he
time.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps
this is
too
different.
majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
What?
But eager to get back to
What?
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It's her bleeding a
Stanley
little
was so
bit.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
let's go up
5
there.
years ago.
Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think
readjust my
perhaps
butt.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
very
difficult,
cool.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
A
this
little time.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Wait for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I've heard from her forever. Maybe. Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I shouldn't have picked up the phone. Where am I?
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Bread?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You're a monster.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Come on, press you on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Nope. Nope. W. Do I have to push X? Do I really have to push X? You hurt me. You hurt me one too many times. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fine, I push X.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
Wait.
doing exactly what he's told to do. Now
Changing.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
This explains
One
why
might
the room's
even
so
feel
small
sorry
for an
him,
office.
except that he's chosen this life.
Press Q.
But in his mind,
What
in
changed?
his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Oh, I picture.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
That's depressing. Press J to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was
Freedom.
almost too wonderful to behold.
R to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began
Ew!
to think with many possible paths
Oh!
and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Game with a baby. Tell my kid the story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again
And again.
again,
And then again.
over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps he could just
right.
one more time.
R to tell your wife you love her. I love you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press E to go to
And I'm
sleep.
trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Give
He
me a
won't
pencil
stop.
and stab in
Here,
my eye.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I want to question everything. Nothing is real. Nothing is true. I will not press the button. I will not press the button. No, press the
I
button.
suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Give him a daily exercise.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I...
It killed me. Oh, this is different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go back
This
over
was
here.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So they killed me.
And here it was, the lounge. But
Okay, I got
eager
one
to
more
get
door.
back to
Check that
business,
out. Then I'm
Stanley
gonna
took
end
the
this
first
recording
open
session.
door on his left.
Longest recording session I've done, I think.
And so he detoured through the
Well,
maintenance section,
I did one
walked
with
straight ahead to the
different one,
opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. But this looks familiar.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's give me the same ending.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Alright. So, that would be all for today, guys. That was really fun. The endings that I could find out today, I really enjoyed playing it. I don't know when I'm going to post these. I hope I can get these today. But still, it's going to take a little while. But thanks for watching again on the Stanley Parable. I love the narrator. This has great replay value, I guess, in a way, because some scenes I could just replay over and over and over again. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the watch of whoever watched this, and have a great day. Bye. Peace out, my Pandarians.